Lie in Shavasana. Bend the knees and place the sole of both feet flat on the ground directly in front of the buttocks. Keep the knees and the feet together throughout the practice. Interlock the fingers of both hands and place the palms under the back of the head. While breathing out, slowly lower the legs to the right, trying to bring the knees down to the floor. The feet to remain in contact with each other, although the left foot will move slightly off the floor. At the same time, gently turn the head and the neck in the opposite direction to the legs. This will give a uniform twisting stretch to the entire spine. Hold the breath in the final position while mentally counting 3 seconds. While breathing in, raise both legs to the upright position. Keep the shoulders and elbows on the floor throughout. Slowly, lower the legs to the left side. Bring the knees down to the floor. Keep the feet in contact with each other. And turn the head and the neck to the opposite direction. Keep the shoulders and the elbows on the floor. Repeat. Five rounds. Exhale while you lower the legs to the sides and hold the breath in the final position. Inhale while rising the legs. While you hold the breath in the final position and the twisting stretch on the paraspinal and abdominal muscles. This asana gives an excellent stretch to the abdominal muscles and the organs, improve digestion and eliminate constipation. The twisting stretch of the spinal muscles relieve the strain and the stiffness caused by prolonged sitting. When you have finished this practice, relax. And then gently coming out to Vrasana, the thunderbolt pose. So gently you are coming up to sit on your knees. And sit on your heels. Bring the big toes together and separate the heels. Lower the buttocks onto the inside surface of the feet with the heels touching the sides of the hips. Place your hands on your knees with the palms facing down. Keep your head and your back straight but not tensed. Do not arch the spine. Close your eyes and relax the arms and the whole body. Breathe normally and fix the attention on the floor. Bring the attention on the flow of air passing in and out through the nostrils. You can practice asana as much as possible, especially directly after meals, for 5 minutes to enhance the digestive function. Practice abdominal breathing for few breaths before and after food. This posture which alters the flow of blood and nervous impulses in the pelvic region and strengthens the pelvic muscles. It increases the efficiency of the entire digestive system, relieving stomach ailments, reduces the blood flow to the genital and massages the nerve fibers which feed them, making it useful in the treatment of the dilated testicle and hydrocells in men. It assists women in labor and helps alleviate menstrual disorders. It is a very important meditation posture because the body becomes upright, straight, and with no effort. It is actually the best meditation asana for people suffering from sciatica. It activates the prana and sushumna and directs sexual energy to the brain for spiritual purposes. If there is pain in the thighs, the knees may be separated slightly while maintaining the posture. You might find out at the beginning that your ankles ache after a short time in this posture. So, just to remedy this, release the posture, sit with the legs stretched forward, shake the feet vigorously, one after the other, until the stiffness disappears, and then resume to the posture. You can also use a small blanket or a small cushion and place it between the buttocks and the heels to add some comfort. When you are settled in your posture, check the flow of the breath throughout the nostrils. Close your eyes and gently take a few breaths. And then gently open your eyes. Now lift up to stand on your knees. And place the hands flat on the floor beneath the shoulders with the finger facing downward to find your way into a tabletop. The hands should be in line with the knees, and the arms and the thighs should be perpendicular to the floor. The knees may be together or slightly separated. This is your starting position. Inhale, rise the head and press the spine so that the back becomes concave. Expand the abdomen fully and fill the lungs with the maximum amount of air. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. Exhale and lower the head, stretch the spine upward. Contract the abdomen at the end of the exhalation and pull the buttocks in. The head will now be between the arms facing the thighs. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. Accentuate the arch of the spine and the abdominal contraction. Opening up. This is one round. Breathe slowly, gently during this practice. Exhaling completely. The head is lowered down, stretch the spine upward into cat pose. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. And then inhale, arch the back, lift the head up. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. And then exhale and continue with the movement. Connect the movement with your breath. You can use and apply the Ujjayi breathing technique during this practice. Perform about 5 to 10 full rounds. Synchronize the breath with the movement. Again, this will help you to improve the flexibility of the neck, the shoulders, and the spine. And then when you have finished your posture, sit into Balasana, child pose, relax. Take a few breaths. Keep your awareness present. Patience and perseverance are necessary in the practice of yoga. Now coming back to Shrasana. Find your way into tabletop. Keep the wrists in line with the shoulders, the knees in line with the hips. Relax the body. The hands are directly placed under the shoulders. Strengthen the right leg. Stretch it up and back. Then bend the knee and point the toes towards the head. Look up and try to touch the toes to the back of the head. Hold the breath for a few seconds in this position. Strengthen the right leg, bend the knee, and swing the legs under the hips. Simultaneously, arch the back and bend the head down. The right foot should not touch the floor. Press the knees against the chest and touch the nose to the knee. The spine should be convex. Fix the eyes on the knee for a few seconds while retaining the breath outside. Move the foot straight back and again stretch the leg. Bend the knee and continue with slow swinging movement. Inhale while stretching the leg backward. Retain the breath while bending the knee. And then exhale while swinging the knee to the chest. Perform this asana 5 times with each leg. Synchronize the movement with the breath. This exercise will help you to loosen the back by bending it alternately in both directions and tones the spinal nerves. It relaxes the sciatic nerves, relieve sciatica, and loosen up the legs. It also stretches the abdominal muscles, promote digestion, and stimulate blood circulation. It also reduces the weight from the hips and the thighs. So after you have finished with the tiger pose, resume to Vajrasana and gently take a few breaths. And coming into Ustrasana, camel pose. Stand on the knees with the arms at the sides. The knees and feet should be together. But if you prefer, you can open the knees slightly to be more comfortable. Lean backward slowly to reach for the right heel with the right hand, and then the left heel with the left hand. Do not strain. Push the abdomen forward. Try to keep the thighs vertical and bend the head and the spine backward as far as possible. Try to relax the whole body, especially the back muscles, into the stretch. The weight of the body should be evenly supported by the legs and the arms. The arms should anchor the shoulders to maintain the arch of the back. Remain in this final position for as long as it is comfortable for you. And then gently return to the starting position by slowly releasing the hands from the heels one at a time. Breathe normally. Try not to breathe deeply. And practice these dynamic asanas 3 times. Hold the final position up to 3 minutes as a static pose. If you cannot reach the heels, you can of course just place your hands in the base of your spine with the palms facing upwards or downwards, just holding, supporting your back with no straining. This asanas is beneficial for the digestive and reproductive system, stretches the stomach and intestines, alleviate constipation. The backward bends loosen up the vertebra and stimulate the spinal nerves, relieving the backache, the lumbago, rounded back, or drooping shoulders. The front of the neck is fully stretched, toning the organs in this region and regulating the thyroid gland. To finish this session with asana practice, please follow with Paschimottanasana, the forward bend. Slide your heels on one side and strengthen the legs in front of you. Point the toes up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the spine, find space in your thighs. Inhale deeply, reach the arms up, and gently lean forward and relax in Paschimottanasana. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then moving on to the next postures. Namaste.